the government has no plan to impose value-added tax VAT on education, including private universities. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said this while presiding over a meeting of the Executive Committee of the National Economic Council, ECNEC, held at the NEC conference room at Sher-e-Bangla Nagar in Dhaka today. At the meeting, ECNEC approved 16 projects involving more than 15,600 crore taka, including a project to improve transmission infrastructures for evacuating power from the Rupur nuclear power plant. Central broadcasting system modernization, digitization and automation of Bangladesh television project first phase is one of the approved projects. A briefing reporters after the meeting, Planning Minister A.H.M. Mustafa Kamal said of the approved 16 projects, 15 were new, 1 revised. The project to improve transmission of infrastructure for evacuating power from the Rupur nuclear power plant will cost 10,981 crore and 74 lakh taka. The other projects approved at the meeting are the enhancing of skills of public administration for attaining sustainable development goals project, constructing and renovating the rail line with a signal system for the Rupur nuclear power plant project, establishment of Sheikh Hasina Textiles Engineering College at Shilchar in Madaripur, establishment of labour welfare centres at Narayanganj Port and Kalurghat in Chattogram, having work as women hostels and 5-bed hospitals, rendering sustainable social services in the Chittagong Hill Tract areas, protecting Ulonia Gobindapur area under Mehendiganj Upazila of Borishal district from the erosion of Meghna River, urban infrastructures development project, land acquisition for establishing sewage system in Khulna city project, upgrading district highways with due standards, or rather 2 due standards, and with Kumilla zone project, development of district highway from Thakurkona of Netrokona to Kolmakanda, reconstruction of 10 affected bridges and 1 culvert on the Elenga Bhuapur Char Gabshora road, and upgradation to regional highway, upgrading Goripur Kochua Hajiganj road of Jatpur district to due standard, BTRC building construction project, and construction of Dhaka Central Jail at Karimganj, 3rd revised project. Reiterating a firm belief in democracy, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said it is the people who will choose the government. She said this while newly appointed French Ambassador Marie-Annick Bourdeau called on her at the Shangshan Bhavan office in the capital this evening. Briefing newsman, Press Secretary to the Prime Minister Ihsanul Karim said during the visit, Sheikh Hasina said her government had been making efforts to give democracy an institutional shape, though the history of Bangladesh had not been pleasant after the brutal killing of the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, in 1975. He said all bilateral issues, including the Rohingya, climate change, economic cooperation, power and energy sectors came up in the discussion. The newly appointed French envoy expressed solidarity with Bangladesh in fighting terrorism and extremism. She also expressed the government's keen interest to work together with Bangladesh on climate change issues. 2 bills were passed in Parliament today. The bills are the Buddhist Religious Welfare Trust Bill 2018 and the Christian Religious Welfare Trust Bill 2018. Railway Minister Mujibul Haq moved the bills in Parliament. Earlier, the sitting of the House resumed with Speaker Dr. Shirin Sharmin Chaudhry in the chair. In the question and answer session, Liberation War Affairs Minister A.K. Muzammil Haq told Parliament that the process of finalisation of the martyrs' intellectuals list is underway. In replying to a question, Liberation War Affairs Minister told the House that the process of increasing a freedom fighters' allowance was also in the works. Replying to a question, Agriculture Minister told Parliament that the government had taken a plan to provide irrigation to agricultural lands that had been without irrigation. Responding to another question, Agriculture Minister told the House that the country now had 85,77,500,555 hectares of cultivable lands. The report of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Cantonment Bill 2017 was placed in Parliament. Besides, the Law Minister placed the Constitution 17th Amendment Bill in Parliament. Later, the bill was sent to the Parliamentary Standing Committee concerned for scrutiny. The sitting of the House will resume in the afternoon tomorrow.
Awami League General Secretary and Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obadul Kader has said those who will be found guilty of the barbaric attack carried out at the Dhaka University Vice-Chancellor's residence will be brought to trial. He said this to the newsmen after visiting the Dhaka University Vice-Chancellor's residence today. Social Welfare Minister Rashid Khan Menon, Dhaka University Vice-Chancellor Professor Muhammad Akhtaruzzaman, Dhaka Metropolitan Police Commissioner Muhammad Asaduzzaman Mia, Awami League Organizing Secretary A.K.M. Inamul Haq Shamim and Central Working Committee member S.M. Kamal Hussain were present among others on the occasion. Obadul Kader said the prestigious Dhaka University, which is dubbed as Oxford of the East, came under dreadful attacks in 1971, but the VC residents escaped it. Even in the last 47 years since independence, such incidents did not take place, he added. The minister said they would look into whether anyone is out to catch fish in bottled water. Obadul Kader said none would be allowed to create instability in the country in the name of waging movement for the government job quota system reforms. Information Minister Hassanul Haq Inu has urged the students to keep faith on Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to meet their demand of quota system reformation. He made the call while addressing a press conference at the Information Ministry in the Secretariat today. Hassanul Haq Inu strongly condemned the violence conducted in the name of movement. He claimed that there is political instigation behind the peaceful movement of the students. Dhaka University Teachers Association DUTA has demanded quick trial of the perpetrators involved in the vandalism of DU Vice-Chancellor's residence in the early hours of Monday. DUTA President Professor Dr. A.S.M. Maksud Kamal was addressing a human chain held in front of Operadio Bangla of the campus today, protesting the vandalism at Vice-Chancellor's residence. DUTA also thanked the Prime Minister as Awami League General Secretary Obadul Kader yesterday said the government would examine the existing quota system by May 7. Condemning the attack, DU teachers demanded proper investigation into the matter. They also claimed people who carried out the attack on the residents of the VC were outsiders. Quota system in government service is not new in the country. It's specifically stated in the Constitution of People's Republic of Bangladesh. According to the government statistics, 77.4% candidates got appointment from merit quota in 33rd BCS, while 67.49% in 35th BCS and 70.38% candidates got appointment from merit quota in 36th BCS. According to a recent gazette of the Public Administration Ministry, the government fills in the vacant post of any quota for merit. It's a permanent system. Senior Secretary of the Public Administration Ministry, Dr. Muzammal Haq Khan said, it's not true that the meritorious candidates are deprived in existing quota system. He said, the government is considering the demand of the university students of quota system reform with highest importance. Dr. Muzammal Haq Khan expressed hope that a positive solution of the crisis will be made within next 1 month.